Hey everyone, how's it going? I hope you're all doing extremely well. For this video, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the purples for the week. So for this makeup look, I did choose something that was gonna be pretty simple on the eyes, but be a little more technical with the design that I'm doing. So my goal is to get something close to what looks like a little butterfly on my eyes with some rhinestones. I kind of have an idea of how I want to go about this, so hopefully it will play out well. But if this video is all over the place, bear with me. I'm gonna try to do my best when editing this, but I think I should just get started. Starting off the skin with a combination of a fuller coverage foundation and a liquid luminizer, basically mixing these to get the best of both worlds because I want to keep my skin looking radiant but still have an even coverage all throughout. Then I'm going to go in with the NYX Bear With Me concealer. This one has a really nice hydrating formula, but it also gives that coverage that I want. So I want to see how this looks against the foundation that we placed down. Okay, I do like how that looks. I think I'm just going to keep it with this concealer. I'll just add a little on my forehead and chin to balance everything out. I've been using the Honey Drip E.L.F bronzer for a lot of my videos recently, but I kind of want to go in with a deeper shade. This is Bronzed Belle. I'm going to be placing this in any areas that I want to bring more warmth, and I'm also going to use it a bit as a contour. For setting the face, I'm going to go in with a translucent powder because I don't want to necessarily add more coverage. I really just want to mattify the face. Now I'm going to take a matte powder bronzer in the exact same areas that I placed the cream. Let's move on to blush. I'm going to take this one from E.L.F in the shade Always Rosy. I really want to go in on this and just have that blush wrap around the entire temple and onto the cheeks. For a highlight, I want something that's going to be super impactful, so I'm going to go in with the shade Beam from Beauty Bay. And I'm bringing that in this C shape from my cheekbone onto my brow bone. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the eyeshadow. I do want to follow that same idea of having more concentrated shadow on the inner corner. So let's just go ahead and do that. This shade I'm using is more of like a raspberry. Then to soften out those edges, I'm gonna take a fluffier brush and run it over that shadow. I'm going to take a shade that is more similar to that of a plum. Apparently I'm just using fruits to describe these shades, but I'm going to add this right in that inner corner, and I'm going to keep it just in that area. Now I'm going to take a shimmery purple and place that right on top. I'm also bringing that into like the inner third of my eyelid. I like what's happening. I just want to amp up this little point. So I'm going to take like a white just to amp up this purple a little bit more without it really shifting the color too much. I'm going to add that deeper plum shade on the outer corner just to create a small wing, so that way when I put on my lashes it can blend a little nicer. Here's the deal. I don't have a liner that is similar to my skin tone so I can sketch out the butterfly, but I do have a nude lip liner. So I'm gonna use this. I don't think I would recommend this, but it's all I got. So let me go ahead and sketch out this general butterfly that we got. I don't know if you can see that. Honestly, I can barely see that. But I think I'm just gonna go for it. That's really all I can do right now. So I think I'm gonna be going over my very sketchy outline with some glue, little by little, and then adding my rhinestones. Okay, and this is how both wings are looking. I honestly I think they're so cute. I kept going back and forth as to whether or not I wanted to add more shadow or just something else, just add another element, but I think I'm pretty good with this. I love like the soft inner corner that's going on, and then the wings, I don't know, they're just like so fun to me. I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap up this makeup look with a nude lip liner. I'm using the Keep It Spicy lip liner from LA Girl to line my lips. Then I'm adding the Milani Satin Lip in Lavish, and on top of that I'm taking the Beauty Bay Gloss in Mocha. And then just for a little added fun, I decided to take the DANESSA MYRICKS COLOURFIX in Journey and add that to my lower lashes. And this concludes the purple color story for the month of August. I am so happy with how this one turned out. I just think it's so playful, and I feel like I can see the progress that I'm making with these rhinestones, which makes me very excited for future makeup looks. I'm really glad that I ended up using that COLOURFIX from DANESSA MYRICKS because I didn't know how I wanted to use it, but at the last minute I was just like, let me go ahead and add it to my lashes, and I think the end result turned out really fun. Next week we are going to be focusing on a whole different color story, so I gotta prep myself for that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I'm gonna let that car go. Bye. Quarter for some water for my daughter's dog. Whoever's using their lawnmower, to cut it.